Alright, welcome back, new viewers and gamers. It is time for the finale. Even though I didn't put finale in the title, at least on Twitch. Of the Super Mario RPG playthrough, and beyond this door right here is one last boss fight, and then the big man Smithy. It's time to get the final star piece. Let's do this. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and leave a comment depending on which platform you're watching on. Thank you very much. Mario, I'm surprised to see you here. But this is the end of the line. This is the closest you'll ever get to Smithy, so savor the moment. You'll be fodder for my incredible invention, the gun yoke! Surprised it's not a firearm with an egg on it. That'd be funny if it was. Alright, and then here's the factory chief. And let's just do some spread damage. The gun yoke back there. The weird tank with lava in it. Definitely has a certain attack that's very similar to what the Axum Ranger's battleship was using against us. Alright, because Gino's poisoned, I want him to get rid of that. Alright, the factory chief isn't that dangerous, but him using that poisonous attack is something I definitely want to get rid of. Ow, he hits hard. Oh, there's the breaker beam. That's what I was talking about, and it's unblockable. And Peach somehow evades it. Okay. Peach has Ultra Instinct confirmed. And Juno beam for that wonder spread damage. Just keep getting some damage off. That's all we gotta do, pretty much. And down goes Gun Yoki. The production line hasn't halted. Look, Mario, this is where the weapons come from. This must be where Smithy makes his weapons. To find the last star piece and stop the factory, we've got to defeat him first. Mario, there's no turning back now. Are you ready? Oh, we're ready as we've ever been. Our quest is almost over. And when the time comes... Come on, let's get this show on the road. Alright, before I do that, there's a piece of equipment I forgot to take off Peach in the previous episode. I'll put that on Mellow Boy. And Defense Scarf and that charm we got from Klex. Where is it? That's the Quartz Charm. Alright, clearly that's not as good as I thought it would be. Yeah, I guess there's no point in equipping it. Alright, let's go. Alright, and that should stop the production line, and right in that hole we go. Now, hold up. I guess something's still playing. Yep, look. The crane is gonna take us in there. Alright, let's do it. I was gonna have a maple syrup, but I guess not. We can do that in the battle. And there's the man himself. Hey! There's the last star piece. You know one thing that I'm glad this game kind of changes? You can see the star right on Smithy's model there. But in the original, it kind of blended in with his design, kind of making it look like it was just a part of his design rather than it being a separate star. It's weird that he wears the final star piece, almost making it look like he's getting some sort of divine power from it. But I'm glad they kind of fixed that here. You can tell it's just dangling off of him a bit. Huh? Already finished your tour of the factory, huh? Alright then, how about a little demonstration? We already see how you make those, dude. Yo, Smithy, stop making those things, and hand over the star piece now. Huh? So you're Mario. Looks like we're gonna have a little dispute over the star. Just hand it over, and get out of my castle. My, we're a little touchy today, aren't we? You know, I'm actually growing rather fond of this place. A Jabba the Hutt reference, I think, weirdly enough. Because we needed more Star Wars references in this game. First Bowie, now this guy. Okay. Please, Don't make us go through anymore. Just give us a star, now! Huh. Better yet, why don't you give me your stars? Why then, I could easily conquer this world. Then we could get rid of all wishes and create a world filled with weapons. Over here now. I'll crush you all. Well, I'll crush you, Smithy. You ain't crushing no one. That's a nice... Oh, that transition was a little weird. That's a nice little transition in between battles. But here it is, the man, the myth, the legend we've been hearing this entire game about. Smithy. The final challenge before this whole game is over. Now let's do some AoE damage, because as you can see, a smelter is also a part of this fight. If you damage that enough, he can, you won't have to worry about his, whatchamacallit, ow. You don't have to worry about his minions that he can summon. So it's one of those fights. But frankly, I'd rather just focus down him. And thankfully it's a lot more noticeable here than in the original, where in the original you didn't really know if you could hit the smelter or not. Fire Saber, and you saw that sludge attack from earlier? That looked like it was painful, and literally his strongest attack, at least in... Yeah, his strongest attack. And look at that, he's gonna summon some minions to attack. It's more clear now that that's lava, and the original just looked like a blob of red. Sword Rain! Like this is Tales of, one of the cool arts in that game. Ow! She's just flattened me, why don't you? Don't take that out of context. Alright, I missed the Schifer, or whatever it was. The Schiper? I don't know, it's a weird name. Alright, no need to heal just yet. No! Calm down, Smithy. Your head looks like a geyser. Don't get so worked up. Think of your blood pressure. Think of your blood pressure. Cliche is not the last time we hear that in a Mario RPG. We just built this yesterday, and the foundation is very weak. So stop shaking the floor. How utterly annoying! Huh? What the... How the heck? Gee, when you hit things very hard, don't be surprised when they break. The head in the background's a lot less creepy than the original. Still a little creepy, I guess, but whatever. No! Ugh. I'm burning, seething. Never have I been so wronged. It is time. I will show you my real form. I will show you my true power. I will teach you respect, and I shall have my revenge. I need to drink water after this. And he turns himself into one of them creepy heads in the background. I think... Come on, you puny ants. Wow, all you did was change your head. But before we do any attacks, one thing I want to talk about is notice how all these heads in the background. And again, if I said earlier that it was way creepier in the original, you should look how this background looks in the original. It's fucking freaky, and kind of sad they lost the touch with that here, but whatever. And with all the heads in the background, it suggests that there are more Smithies being made. Maybe there's, like, remember that theory I mentioned in a previous episode on how Smithy might not actually be dead? He could be coming back as shown by the cloned Clay Morton in an in the weapon world, saying, "I'm back, Mario," and stuff like that. So that's what springs the theory that Smithy might still be alive despite this boss fight. And all the heads in the background definitely suggest that too. Too bad that up until now we never really got to see Smithy again after the original. But anyways, Smithy has two separate segments to his body. You can damage both of them with AoE attacks like Juno Blast, as well as his head will change different forms, and depending on what form it changes to, his stats will be different. Oops, I messed that up. Alright, while that plays, I'm gonna drink some water. Alright, he has changed his head to the tank form, which I think has high attack power compared to his other forms. So let's just slap his head a good bit. Because once his head is out, he won't be able to attack from there. Actually, I think Mario... Nah, we could use one more special attack before we do that. Wow, Geno took a hit there. Alright, on Mario's turn, I'm going to use the maple syrup. And stop stealing Geno's attack, man. Alright, bring him back. I missed the action command blast. Alright, maple syrup. Magnum! Whoa, jeez, he one-shotted me. Alright, so to keep Geno alive, I think I'm gonna use a Mint Mushroom. Alright, now his wizard form, which looks absolutely terrible. I mean, it looks a little better than it did in the original. If you think that looks terrible, look at how it looked in the original. But, yeah, this one has high magic damage as well as high magic defense, so it's best to use physical attacks against it. For that purpose, let's see it in action. Look how much damage that took. Boulder. First time I'm seeing this attack in the remake. You know what? I've got another small theory. Remember how Geno was that little kid's doll in Marymore? Or was it Marymore? No, it was Rosetown. Maybe because of the finger bullets that Smithy has, maybe the Geno dolls was made in the weapon world just like... Well, maybe not. I could be stretching that a little bit since Geno was obviously around before Exor came about. But it's some food for thought, I guess, even if it doesn't hold too much water, right? Alright, Meteor Swarm. That's different from Meteor Storm. Or not Meteor Storm. Meteor Blast, I mean. Ow. That's what I mean by he gets two separate attacks. Alright, just keep attacking his head. He should change form any minute now. Spear Rain, which is different from Sword Rain. As long as Peach is here, man, you won't win. You cannot kill me. Arrow Rain. That looks nice. Alright, there we go. He's changing forms. And now... he changes to the block form, which has very, very high defenses. It's very hard to crack through that, but I think it has pretty bad offenses to make up for that. So why don't we attack Smithy's body instead? Ugh, I can't move. Smithy's body can't move. Ha ha. Ha ha. And so we won't have to worry about him attacking us with his body for a while. And we can just keep wailing on his head. Get that out of here. Ugh, I'm burning with power. So his body can move again, or can attack again. I don't think there's a need to heal with Peach just yet. And healing yourself. That totally makes the fight way harder, dude. All you're doing is delaying the inevitable. And this is your inevitable. And he changes form once again. Also, listen, the name of the song is called A Battle Against Smithy, Who Likes to Transform. I don't know if that's still the name here, but that's not the best name, I'd say, for a song. Especially when this is the final battle and him at his strongest. I hope they change that here in this remake, but it's a really, really good song. Along with the Kulex theme, probably my favorite theme in this game. And the mid-boss theme in this game as well. That song's very good. Magnum! Not getting one-shotted, heh. Just keep wailing in on him. I mean, if you want to keep doing your weakest form, physically defensively, I mean, be my guest, dude. Alright, group hug, healing time. Alright, maple syrup. Where are you? Here we go. My body and head are burning. It's not possible. I don't believe it. Oh! I'm finished. Done for. You meddlers. No! And somehow they survive this. We should be dead. Normally I'd make that, and that was the end of this game. Hope you all enjoyed, but this is the end of the game. I mean, all the Smithy heads are gone. That kind of suggests that we're in some sort of garage. Excuse me. Come on, Mario. Send the last one way up high. And the final star piece is ours. All 7 in the sky. That means the Star Road is finally fixed. Thank you, everyone. The Star Road is back to normal, and Gino's just a doll again. The Star Spirit is gone. The Star Road has been fixed. Kinda weird that a whole road consists of just 7 stars, but what can you do? Also, Bowser, your castle's stuck with a sword in it. Do you have any plans on how to remove it? Oh, no, never mind. I forgot it literally gets Thanos. Nice touch from Mallow being the one to hold Gino, though. And now we just see a bunch of sequences on how other parts of the world that we have visited are doing. There's the frog sage, and for some reason all the water evaporated? What happened? Oh, now the mother wants to play with her son. Okay. Booster's not into Valentina. Hey, if I were you, man, I wouldn't like her either. I agree. I ain't into that. Also, Dono's kind of funny. And there's Johnny. And Mallow, the rightful Prince of Nimbus Land. That's still a really dumb-looking face you're making there. Kinda just looks like he's yawning very excessively. Wait, doesn't Bowser have like a whole legion of magic Koopas? It can't just, you know, magic the castle being fixed? I don't know. Or Bowser can't hire any more... I mean, he's already hired a few helping people, I guess, but you can't just hire more of them. Like, I feel like he's able to fix that up a bit faster than he is there. And who just took that picture? I don't know. So you telling me this whole thing was a goddamn play? Can't be serious, man. I mean, cool notion, but still. Yeah, let me take a picture of this while it's on screen. Thank you. Or thank you. I guess that's Mario's voice. I don't know. Never made the best Mario impressions. Since 1996, based on the works of the original development staff. And the whole credits. Oh, and the only time we ever see Luigi in this entire game. I like how they take the same credits from the original. That's a nice touch. Not a lot of remakes do that. Is there a way to skip this? I don't think there is. Alright, so I suppose that will be the finale of this series, but... as a plus side... I know there is a harder difficulty in this game where the bosses are way higher leveled, so I think we'll be back for some bonus episodes to take on those bosses, or however that works. I'll determine it later, if that's either more episodes or just a few bonus episodes. And if you already know this, please don't tell me, I don't want to be spoiled. But anyways, if y'all enjoyed that wondrous final battle and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow it. One of the videos you see on screen now on YouTube, and that bell button for more. I won't bore you with this credit, so let me just finish with the sponsor in W. Hit the link in the description below, use the code provided to get a wonderful 10% discount on your wondrous energy drink order. I recommend the Dragonade flavor, it's quite tasty. Anyways, in the next episode, we're going to take on those harder boss fights. Thank everybody for watching, see you then, and have a berrific day.